5:40 in the morning. The USS Thomas Hudner is slipping into the Strait of Hormuz for the first time in weeks. The bridge is sleepy. Coffee, salt air, nothing on the scope worth a second look. What nobody up there knows is that an IRGC coastal missile battery near Bandar Abbas has been silently tracking this convoy since the moment it crossed into the Gulf of Oman. And in roughly 60 seconds, every threat sensor on the destroyer is about to light up at once. 2 decks below the bridge, red emergency lights snap on, voices pile on top of each other. This is the Combat Information Center, the windowless nerve room where every destroyer fight is actually decided. An RC-135 rivet joint orbiting 50 miles south has been hoovering up encrypted IRGC traffic for 90 minutes. Right now, that traffic just exploded. The SPY radar paints a wave of low flyers coming off the Iranian coast. 11 contacts, all closing fast. The tactical action officer is already on the net, snapping out priority calls. The Mason has the same picture through cooperative engagement capability. 2 destroyers fusing into one set of eyes. 40 seconds compressed into pure motion. The first SM-2 punches out of Hudner's forward vertical launcher. Then a second cell. Then the Mason joins from her own bank. 6 interceptors in the sky inside, 15 seconds. 40 kilometers downrange, 2 Iranian cruise missiles come apart in bright flashes you can actually see from the bridge wing. First splash of the day. Aegis is not in a polite mood. Here's the thing about SM-2. It is the workhorse, the 10mm socket of every Burke-class magazine. Mach 3.5 closing speed, 90-mile reach. Every other interceptor stays in its cell unless something genuinely weird shows up, and weird is on the way. The E-2D Hawkeye, orbiting at 25,000 feet, starts calling slow movers from inland. 12 at first, then 30, then more, and they keep launching. Shahed 136 loitering munitions. Lawnmower engines bolted to Delta wings. 50-kilo warheads zip-tied to the nose. GPS coordinates loaded before takeoff, and a one-way ticket out. $25,000 apiece. The whole point isn't that one drone sinks the destroyer. The point is Iran builds them faster than Raytheon builds interceptors. That's the bet the IRGC commander is making this morning. 2 F-18 Super Hornets off the USS Lincoln, call sign Gunslinger, are already at 22,000 feet pushing south to thin the swarm. Every Shahed a Hornet kills saves a destroyer, an SM-2. But every time Hudner needs the airspace above the convoy clear for a launch, Gunslinger gets a scram call and has to climb out fast. Picture the sky above the ship as a 4-lane highway. The destroyer's missiles tear up the fast lane at Mach 3.5. Fighters cruise the slow lane. One altitude, one window, you cannot share. So the Hornets duck off the off-ramp seconds before missiles thread the gap. Splash 3, splash 4. While Gunslinger was scramming, 4 Shahed drones slip through and push inside 30 miles. Mason's forward launcher pops 4 ESSM interceptors. 3 drones come apart at 20 meters. 1 keeps coming. The aft Phalanx CIWS, that R2-D2 shaped dome amidships, screams to life and rips a 1-second burst at 4,500 rounds a minute. The drone disintegrates 1,400 yards out. The port lookout watches fragments hit the water. Now the surface picture catches up. 6 fast attack craft, 20,000 yards out, closing at 50 knots. The captain has to choose. Swing the bow 30 degrees right to put the strongest radar face on the boats and blind the north quadrant to the cruise missile lane, or hold course and eat machine gun fire that cannot hurt the hull. He picks missiles. The lead Pasdaran boat fires 3 107mm rockets. 2 miss long, 1 splashes 200 meters off the starboard quarter. A 25mm Mk-38 chain gun on Hudner's starboard beam finally finds the angle and answers, walking rounds past the boat's bow. He's throwing pebbles at a guy currently wrestling a bear. The bear knows he's there. The bear has bigger problems. For 47 straight minutes, this churn continues. Shaheds leak in. Interceptors kill them. Phalanx mops up the rare leaker. Fast boats nibble at the edges. Then the IRGC commander looks at his radar warning gear. 0 hits. Convoy unbroken. He keys his radio, turns east at 96 kilometers per hour, and runs for Ketchum Island with his 5 surviving boats. The American Mk-38 fires after him. The geometry is wrong. Rounds fall short. Somewhere in CENTCOM forward, a watch officer just realized Iran spent 11 cruise missiles, 43 suicide drones, and 6 attack craft. Roughly $10 million of munitions. Got nothing back but empty ocean. What the IRGC commander did not know is that the RC-135 had been listening to his retreat the entire way home. The lead boat keyed an encrypted radio to set up a shore rendezvous. The 707 has roughly 30 receivers across the radio spectrum and Farsi linguists in the cabin who can identify an IRGC unit by accent. Coordinates went straight onto Link 16. 26 minutes later, an MQ-9 Reaper is overhead an inlet on southeast Ketchum Island, watching pickup trucks unload crates marked MISA-2 man-portable air defense missiles. They are rearming for helicopters. Strike package forms up. 2 F-18S with JDAMs, 2 A-10C Warthogs with full GAU 8 magazines, 2 EA-18G Growlers with the new ALQ, 2 4.9 jamming pods and AGM 8.8 anti-radiation missiles on the rails. The lead Growler flips a switch 14 miles out. Every Iranian radar in the coastal air defense belt drowns in electronic noise. A 10S come in at 280 knots, drop their noses, and the GAU 8 rotary cannon, the gun, the airframe, was literally designed around choose 3 ZU-23 anti-aircraft positions into scrap. A Tor M1 Mobile SAM lights its radar. A HARM warhead bursts above the launcher 41 seconds later. SEAD complete in 31 minutes. Then the Apaches arrive. Cowboy 2-1 and 2-2 drop 200 feet over the ridge. Below, the boats are rearming. The Iranian gunner shoulders his Missatube Apache flare dispenser dumps. Magnesium decoys automatically. Missile chases the decoys. Hellfire away. Lead boat folds in half and goes under in 11 seconds. 6 boats, 6 dead. The strait stays open. 2 more U.S. flag merchants are already pushing in 12 miles south of Bandar Abbas. Tehran said the strait was closed. The merchants did not get the memo. If this hit, smash that subscribe button so you don't miss the next breakdown.